Are you a new or a returning player who just wants to know what you should be doing to prepare for patch 10.2? Or maybe you're just someone that wants to see what's going away once the patch goes live. Either way, we've got you covered. We'll be breaking down what you should be doing to get ready for the next season, as well as highlighting what things are going away so that you guys have a chance of getting them before they're gone. Patch 10.2 has been confirmed for November 7th, so you guys have a little bit of time left to get some of these things done. However, if you want to get them, you need to get them quick. And real quick before we get into things, be sure to leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel so that you guys are always one of the first to see when my latest videos drop. So while I was in the middle of making this video, Blizzard decided to drop the release date for patch 10.2, so now we have the actual confirmation that it's going to be November 7th. I had been guessing that it was going to be the 14th for a while now, so I was wrong by a week, sorry. But anyways, let's just quickly go over this announcement that they put on their website here. So the next patch is 10.2 Guardians of the Dream. It's going to be going live November 7th. We've got the new zone, the Emerald Dream we're going to be going to. There's new factions, the Dream Wardens, so you guys will, chasing after that for more rewards, things like that. We've got the new dragon riding updates, so we've got some new talents for there, as well as some new races to do. Blood Elves and Balance Druids are going to get some pretty cool character customizations. However, I feel like the Boomkin ones are just really awesome, so that's pretty cool. We've got a new public event, the Super Bloom. It's technically it's like a three-tiered public event. And then obviously we've got the new raid and the new legendary. The new raid is going to be Amirdrasil, the Dream's Hope. Now, the raid is not going to be opening up the week of the patch. It's actually going to be coming unlocked on the 14th, so I was kind of right. So that's kind of interesting. And then lastly, we've got some new class tier sets, as well as some unique items that are going to be coming on the cash shop, which is not cool in my opinion, but it is what it is. And then finally, we've got a really cool feature that I'm pretty excited about, and that is the new PvP Brawl that is going to be focused on raided battlegrounds. This is going to be similar to how Solo Shuffle works. However, the difference here is that it's basically going to be a testing ground for solo raided battlegrounds. And with the new patch, this is going to be the beginning of Season 3, so that also means we've got a whole new season of Mythic Plus, so brand new dungeons to go through. The dungeons we're going to be going to are going to be the Dawn of the Infinite, Galakrond's Fall, Dawn of the Infinite, Murazon's Rise, Waycrest Manor, Atal Dazar, Darkheart Thicket, Blackrock Hold, the Everbloom, and then Throne of the Tides. So that was a quick rundown of everything that's going on with the new patch 10.2. Now let's actually talk about how new players or returning players can prepare themselves for Season 3. So the first thing you guys are going to want to do is finish up the main storyline. Once this new patch goes live, there's going to be a continuation of the quest line, and you won't actually be able to start it unless you have this first part finished. This part of the quest line is started by talking to Shandris Feathermoon here in Valdrakken. After that, I would recommend starting to gear up your character. Now granted, when the new patch goes live, there's going to be all new catch-up gear to do. However, I still recommend getting gear in the characters so that way when you guys actually do all the new content, you're not going to be struggling in the first few hours. If you're a fresh level 70 or you're just sub 400 item level gear, I would highly recommend doing the Dream Surge events. The rewards you get out of there is going to be 402 item level, so it's a really great way to get some gear on a new character. After that, it really just depends on how gung-ho you are as far as how much gear you want to try to get on your characters and how, thirsty you are. The best way to get gear is to just spam plus 16 keys in Mythic Plus. If you time 5 of these, you'll have enough aspect crests to craft some 447 item level gear. Just remember that you will need sparks of Shadow Flames to do this, however, they pretty much drop from everything right now. Another thing that you're going to want to do for especially new players or people that haven't played in a while is go out and get all of your dragon riding glyphs. These are those glowing glyphs kind of just floating all over the Dragon Isles and in Zera-like caverns that will give you talent points for your dragon riding, which is going to make it more faster and more stronger. I say this because in the new patch, there's going to be a continuation. We're going to be getting some new talents for our dragon riding and more glyphs to catch up on. Another thing that's going to be included in this new patch is going to be dragon riding pathfinding. What this is going to do is it's going to allow us to fly our normal flying mounts on the Dragon Isles, so you won't have to actually use your dragon riding if you don't want to. And what's really cool about this is that you can actually start working on this achievement right now. However, I feel like it's really not something that's like super time critical, so I would say if you guys have done everything else, then maybe work on this one. Okay, so now let's move on to the things that are going to be going away in patch 10.2. These are going to be achievements, rewards, things like that. So if you guys are someone that want to get these things, you definitely need to pay attention and start now if you want to get them. Let's first talk about rating. So the Ahead of the Curve achievement is going to be going away. That is the achievement you get for clearing the raid on Heroic. Then you've got Cutting Edge, that is going to be the one you get for doing a full clear on Mythic. And then you've got the Dawn of the Infinite, the Defender of the Time Ways reward, which gives you the Of the Infinite title, and you get this by completing the Mega Dungeon, full clearing it on Mythic. Moving on to Mythic Plus. So if you guys get your rating up to 1500 or above, you'll get the Keystone Conqueror reward, which is going to give you the Smoldering title. Getting your rating to 2000 will give you the Keystone Master, and with that you'll be getting the Inferno Armadon mount. Pumping up your rating to 2500, it will give you the Keystone Hero reward, and that gives you the Obsidian as Spectral Earthstone, which is going to give you those kind of glowing armor cosmetics. And then if you want to go even further than that, if you guys complete any of the dungeons at a plus 20 or above, you'll get a permanent teleporter to that dungeon. And then for the PvP rewards, you've got the Season 2 Gladiator title and mount. You've got the Vicious War Snail mount, which you get from winning the rated PvP matches. And then if you get your rating up to 1800 or above, you get the Elite PvP Transmog sets. And that pretty much wraps up everything that's going away that you need to work on if you want to get them before the season ends. Just keep in mind that some of these things are going to be a lot harder to achieve than others. Like I would imagine if you guys are a fresh character just coming back with no rating experience, getting Cutting Edge is pretty much impossible. But either way, I could be wrong, so take that with a grain of salt. And that's where we're going to call it for this video. Let me know in the comments section what you guys are most excited for patch 10.2. Thank you so much for watching. I'm still Solo, and I'll see you guys in the next one.